There ain't no way. I'm just at work all day, and these goddamn companies have the audacity to email me about an Arc Raiders update to keep their game from jumping off a cliff like it has been because there's been no new content. Embark, why are you sending me goddamn emails? In all reality, we definitely need an update for Arc Raiders. I've been probably off Arc Raiders for almost a month now because I've just been getting bored of it and it's felt like the same game over and over again. So, a new archetype, a new arc operation, and a few new weapons. We'll see. Is that going to be good enough for people to come back to it? Let's take a look at the actual Flashpoint update trailer and see what it is.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Oh, no.
You heading up?
Just got back.
How is it up there?
Gonna be at Lance's all night.
That bad, huh?
Those are repeating pulses. That's not...
Gotta love that they're adding some lore into the game.
Hey, watch out for shredders up there.
Running spaceport, don't worry about it.
My kid says they're all over.
I'll take my chances.
That'll be
Oh,
6,000.
shredders are getting out.
Whatever you're about to ask is extra.
Word is you're working on something new. Okay, my mistake.
Come back.
Don't worry, she's always been rude.
These patterns don't make sense.
Ooh, new arc?
Shawnee, you're gonna want to hear this. Are you alone?
I'm alone.
My readings are all over the place.
Well, what do we need?
New tech. We can't see anything up there.
So, better antennas.
Yes, and we're gonna need way more of them.
All right.
Okay, another project to
It's
work
gonna
on.
take a lot of hands, though.
I don't know if that's going to be enough to
Open up my
keep
box
people
of vibes.
engaged, but okay. We'll see. We'll see if this is going to be enough to keep people engaged. That's a curious thing here. So today we have the launch of what they're calling the Flashpoint update for Arc Raiders, which I think the game needed an update. I just don't know if this is going to be enough. I really hope it is to bring a little bit back into the game after the decline of players over time. So we have a new arc operation called Close Scrutiny. What's that? Fast, decent, controlled landing, a probe, too large, seems to stay put, no clear signs of aggression. Well, not from the object anyway. The arc patrols accompanying it are unprecedented. Celeste calls it the Assessor. She wants to know what it's doing. Raiders want whatever it's holding. 2 birds, 1 stole. Okay, so cool. It will be a new place to loot and of course get gear, but I think that will probably bring PvP back into it, but we'll see. Arc operations are a new type of major map condition. Okay, so it's just a map condition, no new map or anything like that. And Close Scrutiny is certainly not for the faint of heart. There's less loot available around the map, but who knows what riches lie within the Arc Assessor. Bring your best gear and ready up for a fight. Yeah, definitely PvP aimed there. And gonna want to do trios there. New arc threat, the Vaporizer. Whatever the Assessor is doing, it must be important. A new flying arc type has been spotted, stalking the areas around the operation. So that's the defense. It looks like it has armored 8 thrusters. I'm assuming this is a weak point. And I'm assuming it has some sort of vaporizing attack. Already earning notoriety among raiders for its devastating laser attacks. Yep, they call it the Vaporizer. New weapons and items. Okay, so we have the Canto, which is a submachine gun, gives you a fighting chance against arc in close quarters combat running on medium ammunition, which is pretty good. I think that's a good middle ground to add. It looks like a cool weapon. The Delobra gives raiders a new way to punch through arc armor plating in close range. This energy shotgun features a variable focus, allowing you to fire off a wide burst or focused funnel of electricity. That's interesting. I'm curious how they're going to implement that, but that's interesting. Head to close scrutiny arc operation for the best chance of finding this blueprint. Okay. And then surge coil, better safe than sorry. Sometimes you need peace of mind that nobody's going to sneak up on you while you're otherwise engaged. The surge coil is a deployable device that periodically electrifies its surroundings, shocking anything that drifts into its orbit. Okay. This is the new antenna project. I think a project's great, but I don't know if that's engaging enough to keep people coming back. I think that was the biggest thing about the projects and the missions is they weren't too engaging. It doesn't keep the grind going. And it got repetitive, scrappy, feeding boost. The bond to your rating rooster has been deepened, and you can now increase the types of loot Scrappy collects by feeding him particular items. Out of gratitude, Scrappy will also drop you some more valuable items as long as you continue to feed him. That's an interesting feature, so you can get good stuff, but did we need to upgrade Scrappy? Spreading shredders. Someone forgot to close the Stellamonte's doors on their way out. Stay sharp on Blue Gate, Buried City Spaceport, as well as damned battlegrounds during map conditions. The floating menace has been spotted across the Rust Belt. Okay, good. That is map conditions. Hopefully that doesn't mean it's in the regular, because I know some people can't stand shredders. They're once you learn how to defeat them, they're not bad, but I know some people can't. stand them. And I do think these crafting improvements are pretty cool. It tells you where you can essentially get the recycled material that you need to craft something. So that's kind of good. And then a new bundle set, new cosmetics, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's the Embark way, I'll say, because they have a tendency to do those a lot in the finals. And of course, it looks like they have 3 here plus 2, which means, you know, they have 5 new cosmetic sets when they really only brought 4 things to the game. You know, 2 major weapons, 1 additional search coil, and an arc. You know, I think they're trying, but I think they're truly going to have to pivot here and figure out what their player base actually wants, because they're truly starting to struggle to maintain people, especially now that certain streamers brought people away. I don't think the game's dying because they've no longer there, but the interaction, they did spur more than what people want to admit. They really upped the game. That's what made it such a great launch. People were looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it well before even the streamers were talking about it. Like, this was from years ago when they started making the game developed, but it's starting to show its struggle a little bit. It's a repetitive game that's not the focus of what everyone wants. So it's going to get its niche community and hold on to those people, and that's fine. But I hope they can push through and not turn off the player base from the game. If you guys want to see me play some more Arc Raiders, let me know. I will definitely look forward to jumping back in and see how this is. I've been really caught up and excited about Marathon, though. So right now, that is what we're doing. But stay tuned. There is a giveaway that is starting this week for Marathon. So if you don't have a copy of the game, just saying, you can win it if you stay tuned.